Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're welcome, and if you're my returning subscriber, thanks for tuning in again. So today we are baking a chicken pie. So as you can see, I'm just showing you guys the ingredients that we're going to be using to prepare our chicken pie. So come along with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So this is just my brother helping out, and is trying to open the butter and mix it to the flour. So I'll just be giving you guys updates as the video goes on. So stick around and don't forget to like the video. So after adding the butter, I added a teaspoon of baking powder, and also I mixed it with the flour. Then I added a teaspoon of salt to the mixture. So that was what I did, because the butter that he was cutting, he kept aside. Then I added the butter to the mixture of the flour. So this was me trying to scrape off this butter off the nylon. Like no pinch was remain. Everything must enter everything. Like no butter was remain this nylon. Everything must enter this flour. So I started cutting into small bits and I mixed it with the flour. So mix. I kept on mixing the flour with the butter. So after mixing for a while, I decided to add a little bit of water to the mixture. So I added a little water to the mixture of the flour, the butter, the baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt. So I mixed it with both of my hands because the dough was getting a little bit thick for me to mix with just a hand. So mix. I was still mixing. Then we got this dough, but don't make sure you don't overwork your dough, because if you do, your chicken pie or meat pie is going to crack. So we're just preparing a surface for us to make, like our surface to make our chicken pie here. So after preparing the surface, then we rolled out the dough. So after rolling it out, we cut the dough with a round shaped object. So to form a round shape, I used a round shaped object. So we're adding the filling in the dough now. But you might be wondering how we got this filling. But then I'll take you guys along how we achieved the filling of the dough. So after adding the filling to the dough, close it up. Then you pinch the edge, so you make sure it's tightly closed. Then you press the edge with a fork so as to secure the edge. So we've secured the edge of this perfectly. So we added it to the pan, which was already spread with butter. Then moving on to the filling of the chicken pie, we added the oil to the frying pan, and after it's heated up for a bit, we continued to prepare our filling. And first thing first, we added our diced onions to the oil on the fire. Then we added we mixed it up to fry for a bit. After mixing our onions up to fry for a bit, so we're still frying our onions. Then we added our shredded chicken. English had biko. So we added the chicken that we shredded earlier on. So after adding the chicken, make sure it's fried, like it's steamed with the onion for a bit. So still stirring our chicken just to make sure that it is perfectly fried. So after a while, we added our thyme, majorly added our seasoning. We added our thyme, our curry, the bouillon cubes, and the salt. Then we continue stirring just to make sure everything is mixed together. After that, we added our diced carrots to the mixture and we fry for a while too. After mixing the carrots to the mixture, then we add our Irish potato to the mixture and we just continue to stir until everything is perfectly mixed together. So after a while, I added a little pepper which I diced to the mixture and continue mixing it so everything will form a complete mixture and everything will combine together. So that is how we made the filling, and that is everything about the filling of the chicken pie. So moving on next, I decided to add a mixture of egg to the surface so as to make sure the chicken pie is shiny, and even though it cracks, it still tastes crunchy at the edge. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but we added egg to the surface of the dough. So after adding the egg, we are making a mark on the dough with the fork. So this thing, the heat from the oven will be able to penetrate into the dough and the filling inside will also cook up with the dough. So after making everything, we added the mixture of the egg to all of the surface. And after preheating our oven for a few minutes, into the oven it goes, so the chicken pie could not enter the oven and all of that, but it was all set. So we set it up for a few minutes and we left it so as to bake, and this is our end result after a period of 30 minutes. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all. Bye.